If you are hearing this right now, it means we're covering some graphic topics in today's episode.
This is a true crime and paranormal podcast. There's gonna be some murder.
The audio quality is going to be bad for a second, but it's going to get better in about a minute. I forgot to press record on the thing.
The audio is bad because it's camera audio. That's right, folks. You can head over to our YouTube channel now to watch our Christmas special that we made for you guys, as well as every episode ever now. Oh, holy shit! Just such a massive splinter come out of somebody's foot. I love TikTok.
Jesus.
Okay. Oh,
How do we sound? Let's see.
How come I don't get headphones?
You don't need them. You're just the lowly editor, social media manager,
Case writer, researcher, designer.
Yeah.
We don't get headphones.
Happy 2022!
Oh, shit.
Awesome.
You're gonna vacuum that later.
That's fair. I didn't. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even even introduce ourselves.
Hello. This is Archive.
Murder mystery, all around mayhem.
That's Bayli.
That's
I
Ben.
almost said Ben.
Goatman.
Yeah. Here's your laptop.
It is mine. Thank you.
That's my laptop.
Mine now. Are you ready for Goatman?
No, I'm so not ready.
Well, I was about to say it's a good one, but it's also like...
Did you watch the full Zach Baggins episode on it?
No, I couldn't find it anywhere. I found
Really?
like clips here and there, but I couldn't find the full episode.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were watching the full...
I couldn't find
I
the
don't
full
think
thing.
I've seen the full one.
It wasn't on Discovery Plus. It wasn't on like any other platform that we like pay for. And so I was like trying to go on YouTube and find
like say like episode 13 of season 13 and then it didn't even have...
And then it stopped,
it stopped
at
at,
like episode 7.
Yeah, what the heck is that?
Yeah, that was not fun. But
dude, lemon water? Or lemon Sprite, I mean. So fire.
lemon Sprite, that's all Sprite. It's lemon lime.
Well, I added lemons in there and it's amazing.
Extra lemon Sprite.
What are you drinking? Water?
I am. I'm drinking water with a Noon tablet. Sponsor me. I'm actually, oh, you know this, but I'm training to run a half marathon in 16 weeks.
And
so
you did your first run, right?
I did my second run today. Damn. I know. So I have this whole like training plan all put together and everything that I'm following. Because right now I'm in the worst shape of my life. Never been heavier. Really looking forward to not only losing weight, but getting healthier. Not that the number on the scale matters. That doesn't matter, but...
Just the way you said that. Never been happier, healthier, heavier. Oh my god.
Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, lose some fucking weight. Okay.
Jesus.
Not that matters. The number on the scale doesn't matter, but in my own body right now, I don't feel good.
Size doesn't matter. You heard it here first.
I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't. But also, like, my own body, I just don't, like, feel good in it right now. So, like, I'm making steps to be healthy again.
Fair. Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, I've always been an athlete my whole life. So then to, like, not have that as part of my identity right now, like, I don't feel like an athlete feels weird. Mm. Like, my body doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I own that part of my identity anymore.
Weird.
Anyways, I talked about it in therapy a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, shout out therapist Nick. I don't think he knows about the podcast. I don't really want to tell him. I'll tell this man about my deep-rooted trauma, but not the podcast.
Too embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Anyways, yeah, I'm running a half marathon in 16 weeks. I graduate college on April 30th, and I'm signed up to run the marathon on May 1st.
So crazy.
Really, literally day after.
So fucking crazy.
I'm just excited to fucking graduate college. Okay, and then go back to school immediately for grad school.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
I don't know why I did this to myself. Casper.
I want to bring the dog in for a second, though.
All right.
No, the bitch, that's mine. Bitch.
That's his now.
Ready to go.
He's so cute. I love him so much.
Needed him.
And our guest co-host for the week is Casper. Say hi.
Hi, Casper. Look over here.
All right. This week, I'm covering Goatman's Bridge. Stop crying. Personally, one of my favorite episodes of Ghost Adventures ever.
Fair.
And I've just had this case on my list for a while, and I wanted to do it, so I'm doing it.
I love seeing that little clip of him taunting Goatman. It's so funny.
Honestly.
I'm on your bridge, Goatman.
Anyways. Are you giving kisses?
No.
That's a dirty Band-Aid. Stop that.
It's not dirty. Well.
Bitch is grimy. It's falling off. It's not dirty, my ass. Don't let my dog lick that.
Okay. It's not any dirtier than whatever else he licks. Like his own butthole.
I've only ever had to wipe my dog's butt once. Thank you.
Why have you?
He pinches it off clean every time.
Nice. Good for him.
I know.
He's also short hair, so
yeah.
It's not really fair.
What am I talking about? Can I? Okay, credit where credit's due.
Talking about Casper's non-existent dingleberries, which good for him, but it's weird. Not case related. My case this week is Casper's non-existent dingleberries.
Anyways, credit where credit's due. Got a lot of this from Wikipedia. Say it with me, folks. Love you, will never donate. Good job, Casper. I got a lot of it from Atlas Obscura, We Denton Do It, a blog from the town of Denton, which is an adorable name, by the way, and an article from All This Interesting. You ready?
I'm getting hives.
Well, maybe don't pet my dog when you're allergic to him.
It's too cute.
I know. So, originally called the Old Alton Bridge at the time of its construction in 1884, the Iron Trust Bridge in Denton County, Texas, goes by another name now, Goatman's Bridge. It's named after a small town that existed in the area up until 1856 called Alton, of course. And until its abandonment in the 1850s, the town had several homes, a blacksmith shop, I can't talk today, Jesus, 3 stores, a school, a lawyer's office, and 2 different doctors.
Where is this?
Not too shabby for a little Texas town in 1850.
Oh.
It's in northern Texas.
Sweet.
Yeah.
They got a blacksmith. All I can think of is Minecraft Village.
I know. That's exactly what it sounds like. Oh my god, he crossed his paws like a gentleman.
He's so dapper.
He is. Anyways, in 2001, vehicle traffic was moved to a newly built concrete bridge nearby, but Goatman's Bridge is still open for pedestrian traffic, so you can still go walk it. Although, after hearing this story, I think you will not want to do that. So, you can take your chances. But, and in 1988...
I would do it.
I know you would, because you don't believe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck with the demonic.
If you don't believe, they can't hurt you. Unless
Not
they do.
true at all.
Yeah.
I like ghosts, and like maybe I would go to somewhere haunted, but I would never go to somewhere fucking possessed.
Oh, I didn't know it was like a...
There's a difference.
Places can be possessed?
Yeah, like
I
they can
only
be
people.
They can be possessed by a demonic spirit. Yeah, a spirit can like possess people and like take over people.
Yeah.
But like demonic spirits can also like
just like
infest.
inhabit like this place or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, scary. He's so cute. I'm getting so distracted.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good boy.
I know, he's a good little co-host. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get into the legend of Goatman here, and while we can't be sure that the events I'm going to talk about actually happened, I do want to, make a note to say that I know similar crimes were perpetrated all throughout the U.S. during this time period, so I don't want to make any jokes. The next section of this story is actually pretty serious.
Okay,
so
no promises.
Well, you're not going to want to joke when I tell you.
Okay. That's ominous.
The origin...
Omnious.
It's ominous. The origin of the Goatman story is not a nice one. So, as the story goes, in 1938, a black man named Oscar Washburn was a notable goat farmer in one of the nearby towns. He was an entrepreneur. He sold all sorts of like goat milks, goat cheeses, goat meat, etc.
Okay.
He was a really popular businessman in the area, and he had a good amount of customers. All of whom called him the Goatman because obviously like that's his business.
Was goat like cheese and milk and stuff popping?
I mean, I guess it was for him.
They don't have like cow milk and stuff?
They probably do, but...
I wonder if goat milk's like better for you.
It is. Actually, for people that are lactose intolerant, goat and sheep's milk are way better for you.
Do they
Doesn't
not?
make your stomach
They don't
hurt.
have lactose?
Mm-mm.
Just
It's
like a hedgehog
enzyme.
milk.
Yeah, it's like a different enzyme.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool. I should try some goat milk.
I have goat milk and goat yogurt and goat cheese. I also have sheep's cheese.
Right now?
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's what I eat.
That's wild.
So
I thought you
good.
just had like It's called like lactate milk or whatever.
Sometimes they eat vegan cheese, but
Damn, that's cool.
yeah. So yeah, he was called the Goatman because obviously that's his business. That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
In an
good name.
attempt to gain more customers from the surrounding area, he hung a sign on Old Alton Bridge that read, "This way to the Goatman."
That's
Which-
dope as fuck.
yeah, innocent
That's
enough.
awesome.
And it was directing people to his farm.
That's so funny.
But in doing so, he infuriated.
This way to the goat, man.
Yeah. But in doing so, he infuriated the local chapter of the Ku Klux Klan. A group of KKK
Shit.
members plotted to kill Oscar, and in the middle of the night, they stormed his home and took him from his bed.
Oh, God.
They drove to the entrance of Old Alton Bridge, being sure to leave the headlights off to not wake any locals.
Oh, my God. They have
And
cars at this time. I totally forgot.
It's 1938, yeah. Like,
Why was I thinking, like, this area has just been settled and they're, like, using...
Pioneers.
Yeah, what? Oh, my God.
No, it's 1938.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, God. This is bad.
They pushed him, or they tied a noose to the railing
fuck.
and hung the other end around Oscar's neck. They pushed him over the railing and went down to the bank below to view the body. But as they got there, they realized Oscar's body was nowhere to be found, and the noose was
Damn.
just swaying empty in the wind.
Shit. Good for him.
The Klansman never heard a splash, so he couldn't have fallen into the water. The water was completely still, undisturbed. And in a panic, thinking that they could possibly like bait him to come back home, like maybe somehow he got
Hell
away.
no. He's out of there.
Well,
He's taking his goats and he's leaving.
can you let me finish my fucking sentence?
Sorry.
In an attempt to bait him to come back home, the KKK members drove to his home and burned it to the ground, including
What the
his
fuck?
including
What kind
his
of bait
wife,
is that?
including his wife and
Oh,
children who were
Jesus
locked
Christ.
inside.
Yeah.
Why
that's
did I
fucked
tell you?
up.
I told you to let me finish my fucking sentence. This bitch.
I just finished your sandwiches.
In another less popular version of the Goatman origin story, in the early 1800s, a group of cowboys from Copper Canyon kidnapped and lynched a Creole slave goat herder named Jack Kendall from a tree next to the
Jesus.
creek where the bridge now stands. And this was
Copper
this
Canyon Cowboys.
yeah, that's the area of
Tongue
Texas.
twister.
Yeah.
But
And this story takes place in the early 1800s. The Oscar Washburn story takes place in 1938.
so the cowboy one
It's like
is
way is in cowboy
but
times.
the same area.
Yeah.
Is he? You said he's hung from a tree and not
Yeah,
the.
because the bridge didn't exist in the early 1800s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In their attempt to, hang the man, something went awry, and Jack Kendall's head was severed from his body during the hanging.
Jesus.
And as the theory goes, the cowboys watched in horror as his headless body raised itself from the creek bed, supposedly come alive by dark magic. And all the articles said,
Hell yeah.
all the articles said voodoo, but I'm pretty sure voodoo is a religion or like an actual like spiritual practice.
Yeah.
So I don't want to
it
be
is.
disrespectful. So I changed
Yeah.
the words. So it's dark magic. So brought to life by some kind of magic, the body of Jack Kendall ripped off the head of a nearby goat to replace his own and thus became the Goatman.
That's tight. Wait. What did you just say? He ripped off the head of a goat?
And put it on his body.
Sorry, I thought you said he put his head back on.
Oh.
But no. Oh, Jesus,
was
that's
like,
bad. You can't kill me. You've only made me stronger.
That's the lesser believed one. The more popular story is the Oscar Washburn story.
What doesn't kill me makes me...
Jesus Christ. Your crying has gotten so loud, bub.
No.
I need you to calm down.
Speak your truth, man.
Let me talk my shit again. Well, now he's shy. That's just his neutral state is just a constant...
Yeah, it really is.
He's pissed.
It's okay, buddy.
Oh, stinky dog. Okay.
I'm hungry.
Okay, so that's the end of the like super sad, mysterious stuff.
Awesome.
Both of these stories are, absolutely tragic and awful. And I'm positive there are people out there who suffered similar experiences, minus the magic, obviously.
Definitely.
Lynchings happened all over the South for years. But according to all census and historical records, there's no sign of anyone named Oscar Washburn living in the area around the time of the incident, or at all for that matter.
The guy who sold like the goat cheese and milk and whatever.
Yeah, there's
is
two versions of the
Oscar
story,
Washburn, the
but
goat man.
yeah.
Okay.
There's two versions of the story, but the
Damn.
Oscar Washburn one is the one that's like believed.
Huh.
it could be argued that the 1930s did not have stellar record-keeping mechanisms,
Fair.
for sure.
Yeah.
But to the best of our knowledge, Oscar Washburn did not actually exist. But again, that's not 100% certainty. We can't know. But that is the story.
My phone just buzzed and he flinched.
I just burped.
Poor baby.
It was a moment for everyone. People believe that Oscar's ghost has come back to seek revenge on the men who murdered him and his family, and he now haunts the old Alton Bridge. The spirit takes the form of a half-man, half-goat creature like a satyr.
Jesus.
And those who cross the bridge, especially at dusk or at night, report hearing the sound of hooves and other strange noises like screams, laughter, and splashing in the water below.
Damn. Oh, what's the guy's name from Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief? What's his name?
Yeah.
I
don't remember.
That's his mentor or sidekick or something.
Yeah, it's like his friend.
Yeah, his friend.
I don't know. I was thinking of Mr. Thomas from Narnia. He's a satyr.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. There have been numerous reported sightings of the Goatman with big horns and, quote, glowing empty eyes. That's how people describe them.
That's not fair. He was murdered.
I know, but here. This is I'm just describing what other people described.
White people described. No.
Oh, so you see a ghost? You see a fucking half goat, half man ghost, and you're gonna be like, I don't want to play the race card here, but those eyes were empty. Like what? Bitch.
No, because it's the KKK. The KKK were the ones who killed him. So maybe he's mad at he just like sees white people and he's like.
Fuck. All the reports that I read didn't have anything attached to it.
It's probably it's just haunted. Yeah.
Like no. Yeah. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the first supernatural encounter reported was in 1938, so the same year that Oscar Washburn reportedly died. And I couldn't find like actual recorded evidence to back up this next part, but there have been a few bodies found near the bridge, as well as abandoned cars left on the bridge, and multiple missing persons associated with the bridge. There have also been reports of sacrificial rituals performed in the woods nearby, which some believers of the supernatural argue is the actual like true cause of Goatman's appearance. They don't believe the Oscar Washburn story.
Oh, okay.
So
weird.
that could be one. And according to a local police officer, nearby pet stores have actually stopped selling cats because there are so many cats found slaughtered in a ritualistic manner around the area.
Oh.
Yeah. Casper's like, well, thank God it's not dogs.
That's fucked up.
Oh, my neighbor's so loud.
Yeah, your upstairs neighbors are wildin'.
I live on the top floor. Okay. So.
Who could it be then?
Santa.
Who is it? No, it's definitely a ghost.
Stop. Do you hear hooves?
Do you
hear hooves? Could be reindeer or it could be Goatman. Take your pick.
Oh my God. As long as I get presents. I don't care. Look at this. He's doing the Gangnam Style.
Oh my God.
Okay, I think he wants to go.
That is low comedy, making my dog dance on air.
Making your dog do the Gangnam Style dance. Yo, look at him.
He gets down really slowly. He has to stretch.
He's like, I'll get up.
Do not eat this confetti.
I'll get up like that, but getting down, taking my sweet time.
Now he's upset, and you gotta let him out.
Snack break.
He's getting kind of chonky.
This is good. Is it goat fig bar?
Goat flavored. For your enjoyment. Don't tease him. You know he loves snacks. You look like a little disembodied head, bub. Look at the camera. You look like a little hippo with your eyes above water. Oh, he's upset. He's not looking at me now. It wasn't a weight joke.
All right, let's go out. It's not a weight joke. It's just how you look.
That was a good fig bar.
That was a really good fig bar. Okay. Just leave him out there. While the bridge is named after Goatman, others have reported seeing an apparition of a woman on the bridge and heard the voice and laughter of a woman. So, one article noted, quote, one woman reported seeing an orange light that expanded into a long beam shooting straight into the air for several seconds before disappearing, with this phenomenon repeating itself twice. The same woman reports using a K2 meter on Old Alton Bridge to ask the spirit what gender it was, getting the result several times that the spirit was a woman. Well,
what happened earlier? A giant beam of light.
Yeah,
it's like blue.
It was orange.
Pink.
Oh god! Spirit gender reveal.
Spirit gender reveal.
It was orange. She's a gender neutral queen. Some articles hypothesize that maybe the female entity was the spirit of Oscar's wife, who was also murdered by the KKK.
In the fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Along with her children.
Do we get goat kids?
Jesus Christ. There's tons of stories of sightings and interaction with the entity that haunts the bridge, from both locals and paranormal investigators, enthusiasts, whatever you want to call them. And one man reported that he and his friend were on the bridge at night and heard the voice of a man telling them to get off the bridge.
Credible.
My chair is squeaking. Okay, can I finish? Fucking. The man ran off, but as his friend stayed behind, and as he ran, he looked over his shoulder to see his friend being dragged across the bridge and over the railing. On Ghost Adventures, multiple women claimed that they were scratched 3 times in a mocking of the Holy Trinity. So they were scratched. Yeah. And visitors often report feeling an odd and intense energy on the bridge. And there have been reports of the entity getting aggressive with people. A bunch of the articles I read noted that this entity was an extremely aggressive and violent one.
Damn.
And so it's said that the Goatman can be summoned by knocking 3 times on the bridge, because it's made of iron, so you can knock on it. I don't know why you couldn't knock on it if it was wood. Knock on iron.
Yeah.
Knock on iron. Summon Goatman.
This bridge is knock-onable.
Knock-onable. Others say that you can summon the spirit by driving up to the bridge with no headlights on, and honking the horn twice, and the Goatman's glowing eyes will appear at the opposite end of the bridge, which could be in connection to the KKK, because they made sure to turn off their headlights before they drove up to the bridge. So I think that's where that connects.
So make sure to keep your glowing eyes on so that other drivers can see you. Or you could sacrifice a cat in the nearby woods, and it'll summon Goatman, apparently.
There's a bunch of different ways to summon Goatman. Every community near the bridge has their own kind of version of the story or whatever.
Has their own yearly summoning. You know, they're all different.
Town festival.
Oh my god.
Make the demon appear. Win a prize.
Who's it going to snatch this year? Jesus.
Watch out, Becky. He's said to appear mainly at night, and especially on Halloween. She brought the shit mac and cheese. I hope it's her. Goatman he's not the only legend of his kind. There's stories of like similar spirits haunting bridges all over the U.S. It's kind of like the common, there's a troll under the bridge type of scary story. This time with Satan. So
I need to pee.
That's okay, because I'm almost done with my case. Okay. Sense of urgency.
Nah. I can't. I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
You have supernatural
The
power.
bladder of a fucking walnut.
I used to have walnut.
I don't have walnuts. You saying I have no balls?
I wash my hands and everything. Sorry.
I'd hope so.
Pee is stored in the walnut.
Pee is stored in the walnuts. If you'd let me finish my sentence.
Yes.
That's it. I wanted to cover this case, so I did. That's
all you had left?
Yeah, bitch. You can hold it.
I have a wonderful case. It's very wholesome, and
I love that.
It's for the whole family. So this is the Bayli tractor rampage. 11 dead, 20 wounded. So
Jesus
this
Christ.
takes place in China, Hebei, China, in the Yuanxi County. It's like a hilly area, and it's okay. The story is set in 2010 at a coal mine.
That's recent.
In China, and we have this coal miner named Lee, and he's drunk with his boss, and they get into an argument about his pay.
Okay.
It's not going to go well for the boss. So Lee gets pissed drunk, and he hops on one of the giant coal tractors they have at the depot and tries to run his boss down. So he gets on, and he's trying to run his boss over, and he misses his boss. His boss kind of gets away, or out of the way at least, and then Lee ends up hitting a coworker and kills him instantly.
Oh, fuck.
And then he leaves the depot. He's like, all right. He's just still so pissed off that he's like, he just leaves the coal area or whatever, or the mine, and then goes
the coal area
and he goes out on the town. He takes a spin around.
He's just painting the town red.
For real, like he runs.
I know.
He flips over cars with the bucket of the tractor and then runs them over. He's hitting shops, trees, people.
This doesn't sound real. This sounds like you let a middle schooler play GTA Agriculture Edition.
For real. Oh, Goat Simulator. Yo.
Applicable to both of our cases, really.
Definitely. Yeah. In high school, I took a tractor driving course by my welding teacher.
We didn't even have fucking home ec, and you guys had welding class? Mm-hmm. I went to a really poor high school.
It was really fun. We're not safe with that welding equipment. But anyway, outside of class,
I'm going to trust this 14-year-old with molten metal.
Yeah, no, it was a horrible idea. We did some dangerous shit. We definitely blinded ourselves a few times.
We didn't have a wood shop. Jesus Christ. Probably for that reason. But we did have drug dogs every other month come and sniff the lockers. So.
Oh my God.
We had girls go into active labor in our hallways in high school.
Oh my God.
You didn't? I feel like I've told this story before.
No, yeah. You have, but I didn't remember that. That's just way wild.
I went to high school with several pregnant women. Really nice. The babies are cute. I went to middle school.
They're not going into labor in the fucking hallway.
I went to middle school with a girl who got pregnant. Her baby's really cute.
But I guess you can't even choose when you go into labor. You know, you're not like, yeah. But damn.
Okay. But damn.
So at this tractor driving class that he offered, we're learning how to hook up equipment, drive a trailer with the tractor, lift up the bucket and grab stuff or whatever. And then the written part. Okay.
Like a regular driver's test, but with a tractor?
Yeah, the written part I did not pass because of two questions. One, fairly reasonable. How fast does the PTO, the thing that spins on the back of the tractor that powers the equipment, how fast does that spin?
Yeah, okay.
Missed that question. The other question, not so reasonable. What would win in a head-on collision, a car or a tractor? Stupid question, but tractor should win, right?
Yeah, tractor.
Nope.
It's bigger.
He says the tractor would lose because it's top-heavy and would tip over. But it's going to tip over after it's made the car not a car anymore. So
it's going to tip over onto the fucking car and crush it.
Oh my God. Okay.
I just had to bring that sense.
Up because I'm still salty.
I passed my driver's test, just barely, but I only got one question wrong on the written test, which was
had to have been a motorcycle question.
It was not. No, it was actually not. It was something like, what weight and height minimum does a child need to be at to not be in a car seat anymore?
And you hate kids, so that was probably hard for you.
I was like, I don't know. I'm not even 16 yet. And are there any questions about fucking child car seats?
Yeah, that's some weird criteria.
Yeah, that was the only question I got wrong though. I passed that with a 95. That's pretty good. My actual physical driving test, not so much. I passed by 1 point. Still got that license though.
I think I did pretty shit on mine. I
literally hit a curb.
I forgot that the turn lane is used for turning, and I just went through it. I was just like, I'm doing something wrong here, but I don't know what it is. And Jacob was just in the back because we're doing it with the driver ed guy, and Jacob's just in the back
Oh, did you get a license?
I did.
Oh shit.
I'm safe now.
No, you're
I was safe then. I was just very anxious.
Me too. I'm safe now.
Probably because he was a Boy Scout leader. The driving instructor?
Sus. Yeah, I've never said I was a good driver. I don't know why everybody just expects that when they get into my car. I'm not going to accidentally run a stop sign. I never said I was a good driver. Lower your standards.
Yeah.
Everybody's always like, "You're a bad driver," and I'm like, "Bitch, I never said I was a good driver."
It's a good rebuttal. Jesus.
And yet here we are,
bitch
and you
can't
got
see.
into my vehicle on your own choice. Don't talk about my driving.
Let me continue. So back to this would be in the mayhem portion of murder mystery all around mayhem for sure.
Murder and mayhem, I'd argue.
Oh, true. Yeah, it is 11 people,
fuck.
one child. Like you give a fuck? No, just kidding. No,
Jesus
you're not that.
Christ.
You're not. You don't hate kids.
I'm not
that
heartless.
Much. Yeah.
I just don't like them.
You're like, well, I'm no longer going to be inconvenienced, but it's really too bad that a child has died.
God. They're just so sticky all the time, and they ask a lot of questions.
Well, now he is. That's fucked. I should probably not. Oh, God.
Fuck.
Jesus. Okay. Also.
Really threw you out
Also, going back to my high school story, this story proves me right. That a tractor would win.
Because he crushed cars.
Because he's he's not winning. He's not losing.
Yeah.
Or he's not losing to the cars. Like, it's stupid.
He literally crushed cars with a tractor. So
Yeah.
in a head-on collision, a fucking
Yeah.
tractor would win.
Take that, what's his name?
Don't say it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Mr. Beep.
Here's where it gets really crazy. So a guy tries to stop it. There's this former soldier, and he's 20 years old. His name is Wang Zhaobo. I think that's how you say it. But he jumps up onto the side of the tractor. He says, "The driver started trying to hit me with a brick and a crowbar, but I ducked and jumped down a step. Then he kept trying to scrape me off the tractor, so I reached up and stabbed him a couple times."
Fuck.
Yeah. And he got pretty messed up from this.
This man climbed onto a moving tractor.
He eventually does win the fight, I guess, so Lee is like kind of slowing down, and he comes back to the coal depot, so I guess he just does a big circle.
What the
and
fuck?
then dismounts.
He's really gonna go on a fucking, jaunt about town and then just come right back to the fucking coal
He's just
mine?
like, this area I'm gonna just level, and then I'm gonna come back. And,
They'll never catch me.
He's like, and then he's gonna argue with his boss. He's like, okay, so now can we raise my wages a little bit? Like, I just had to go for a little drive and sober up.
This man don't know nothing about a getaway. Jesus.
Okay, so he dismounts, and then Wang also, gets off the tractor and chases him down.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're on equal ground, and he kicks Lee in the groin and pins him to the ground, and then, authorities come.
That's kind of a dirty move,
and
but
take it from there, I guess.
he does have a crowbar.
I think it's fair, considering he just, ran over 11 people and injured 20.
I did forget about that. Yeah. Okay.
Here's a quote from NPR about the aftermath, so the area that he kind of destroyed. "Mangled parts of motorcycles and cars sat along
thank
the
God
road,
you said motorcycles
and
and cars.
smashed buildings stood in ruins." Yeah, for real.
Oh.
Lee's earth mover sat in the depot, blood splattered across its seat, steering wheel, and dashboard. So that was where
Christ.
he
His own
stabbed
blood?
him.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So in the original article, it says he blew a .33. So that's about 16 drinks.
That's a lot. Jesus.
And
What's the legal
in
limit?
China, the legal
0.08?
limit is .02.
Oh,
Here
China's?
it's .08. In China, it's .02.
Okay, that's lower than I thought. That's still probably like 1 or 2 drinks, though. I don't know. I've never been breathalyzed.
I've never been drunk. I couldn't find out if he lived or was sentenced, but a lot of the articles I read said that he was going to be sentenced to death, but I didn't actually find a conclusion on that or anything.
So he's having a conversation with his boss about a raise or
or just
promotion,
about his pay or something. Yeah.
something. And he gets mad when his boss says no, but he's also 16 drinks in at work.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Are you still clocked in?
Yeah, are you still clocked in?
My guy? Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Well, you know what they say, always take your dumps on company time, so
Yeah, that's true.
might as well sleep off your drunken stupor on company time.
Something interesting is that a lot of these articles, at the end of them, it would also mention that there was some knife attacks a few months after this.
Knife?
In different areas, but
What does this
in
have to do
China.
with knife attacks?
I don't know, but 3 different articles I looked at, that was also mentioned in the article as a related thing, and I was like, well, that's interesting.
That is interesting. Is it
but
because
I think it's just
he
'cause-
got stabbed? The guy who saved
maybe.
Saved the day, stabbed him?
I think it was just because, like, this is a time period of China where there was a lot of
stabbings?
In like, a short amount of time, like 2 or 3 months, there was 7 mass knife attacks in China. That would total to 27 people dead in these knife attacks and 80 injured.
Jeez. In one knife attack?
No. In like over these 7 knife attacks.
Okay.
Over these 7 knife attacks within like a 3-month period.
I was imagining somebody with like 2 knives in their hands, fucking outstretched arms, just like tornado. I was like, how do you get 80 people in one attack?
I should mention some of these targeted kindergartens and elementary schools. One was in a courthouse, and a few were on like a market and train.
Why'd you let me finish my sentence? Fucking tornado knife attack. And you're like, oh, I should mention these happen in fucking elementary schools.
It's perfect. I was like, oh, that's a detail I should mention right now. This is the perfect time.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But yeah, hopefully that prompts more action on mental illness awareness and treatment and all that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because that's what we need. And in comparison, in America, we had 5 mass shootings in 2010. So not as many, but I feel like they're more deadly.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I feel like we've had mass shootings where at least 27 people were killed. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And
biggest mass shooting.
27 was all 7 attacks.
I think the biggest mass shooting in the United States to date is the Las Vegas concert one.
Yeah, where he was in the hotel.
At least 40 people were murdered, and definitely more injured.
One?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can Google it right now, but it's I think to date the largest mass shooting, and it's sad that we have to say to date, but
yeah, but you know,
obviously horrible.
Yeah. Okay, I want to show you a picture of this tractor again. Check that out.
God. That's a big boy.
It's fucking
huge.
And
the fucking thing on the front is huge too.
This isn't the actual tractor that they use, but it's the same.
I was gonna say, I was like,
or not version. What's
not a scratch on it. If that's the tractor, wow. Jesus. Like you're not gonna, put it in post later.
Yeah. I would. Okay.
Look at this
so that's pretty
really
cool.
grainy image.
Okay, that's my case.
I like that. That's pretty good.
The hay by tractor Rampage.
Damn.
Oh, did you hear that? That was my shoulder blade popping. What the
Disgusting.
hell?
A tractor. Oh, I watched a documentary that I should show you. I don't remember. Pull up the computer again. I got to tell you the name. I watched a documentary about a guy who went insane and he bought an old tank.
The bulldozer guy?
Yeah. He bought a bulldozer and
so
just
cool.
Suited it out, just fully armored it, and then just tore up an entire town.
No, that was so. He was mad about the.
I don't remember what he was mad about.
It was something to do with like the.
Oh, they wanted his property. They put pipelines or something down over his property, and he was mad about it. I have some crazy conspiracy relatives, and I'm like,
damn, I totally forgot about.
Shit, this doesn't seem too far off from something they'd do.
Documentary. Yeah, I will so watch this. She pours vinegar on her feet, and this is what happens next. What kind of clickbait is that?
I don't know, but you see those articles everywhere, and I've never clicked one before. Anyways, that's what that made me think of, though, is that documentary, because it was really good. And I thought you would like it. And our guest co-host for the week is Casper. Say hi.
Hi, Casper. Look over here.
I don't fuck with the demonic.
If you don't believe, they can't hurt you. Unless
Not
they do.
true at all. Oh my God. My Little Pony fans are terrifying. And I'm sorry if you are one out there and you're listening to this, but you scare me.
There's good ones. There's good ones.
You scare me. You frighten me. You're intense. Well,
yeah.
Is that fair. Not reasonable?
That's fair. Yeah.